pulled out. He didn't do the last event either.
Here we go, we are underway, and look at that first pickup from Mark Felix. Big Z clearly pulled up there, felt his hamstring, reamends his position, and he's off, but that is telling.
Yeah, I noticed yesterday after he finished the deadlift, he was holding it a little bit. I'm guessing there's a bit of a tweak there, but obviously Big Z showing what sort of man he is, still going out there and trying to finish it, but...
Mark Felix is the first over that second element, but he needs to finish strong now. Birchmore chasing him down. It's gonna,
oh wow!
Birchmore launched it, absolutely launched it, and that...
Rich has been so close so many times behind Mark, and he's finally got the victory, I believe.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get your attention as we see that on the replay and we see that finish from Richard Birchmore. Now let's have a look at the scores and let me walk you through this. In third place, Zidrunas Savickas with 49 points. Here is the story of the day, however. Mark Felix and Richard Birchmore both finishing with 52.5 points, which means that due to the fact he won the last event, your new European champion is Richard Birchmore. Wow, what a finish. Richard Birchmore, new European champion for the last couple of years, mate. This close.
I tell you, Mark has just beat me almost every single time. And it's so great to actually finally have the small guy win.
I'm going to say, coming into this, there was an enormous amount of talk online, back and forth, and you weren't in that conversation. It was about Mark and Zidrunas. Could Zidrunas come in and sweep? Enter Mr. Birchmore.
It's just been so good. The fact that we've had lots of conversations about Big Z and Mark and the fight between them, but you can't get rid of the little guys. There's more than just the two that's in the 50s. We've got a lot of 50 guys that are right up there as well, and we will keep on fighting until we get there.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is your new European champion, Richard Birchmore. Let's catch a little word with Mark Felix before he leaves us also. The miracle man, ladies and gentlemen. Mark couldn't have got any closer. You weren't beaten on points, 52.5, 52.5. That was an exciting weekend.
It was very exciting. I mean, I was a bit disappointed I make a mistake on this and back for tosses. I used a few points, but at least I ended up coming second, so no hard feeling. OSG coming up, so I'm looking forward. I'm going to whoop his ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Felix, the miracle man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from Zidrunas Savickas. Zidrunas, I think on behalf of the entire strength community worldwide, I want to say how unbelievable it has been to get you back in the mix here, to see you back in the sport, and to see you competing because you love to compete.
Yes, I love strongman sport and I love to compete. It's in my heart.
Now, we saw you blowing the dust off a few of the events and coming back in here strongly. On the last event, just before the halfway point, we saw you pull up there. Was that the hamstring?
Yes, and in first event in deadlift, I injured hamstring. in 11th rep. And it was really difficult to compete in all events. I couldn't do my 100% performance. And I was hoping that I could finish also last event. But running is dangerous for the hamstring. It was, I tear again.
Now, overall assessment of the weekend, we've got the Worlds coming up in November. Are we going to see you back? You're going to be at that competition also?
I will see how serious my injury and how time takes to recover after it.
Ladies and gentlemen, massive round of applause and show your love and appreciation for Zidrunas Savickas.